10 health benefits of olive oil daily. Olive oil, a staple of the Mediterranean diet, has been celebrated for its myriad health benefits for centuries. Deeply rooted in the sun-drenched groves of countries like Spain, Italy, and Greece, olive oil is now one of the most popular cooking oil around the world. Rich in monounsaturated fats, antioxidants, and various nutrients, olive oil not only enhances the flavor of our meals, but also offers significant health advantages. From reducing the risk of heart disease to its anti-inflammatory capabilities, olive oil packs magical properties to protect your health in all means. Today's video comprises 12 distinct health benefits of incorporating olive oil into your daily diet, along with the compounds responsible for these effects. Before making any significant changes to your diet, you should always consult with a medical professional or a dietitian. Let's get started. 1. Heart health. Oleic acid, the predominant monounsaturated fatty acid in olive oil, plays a pivotal role in reducing the risk of stroke and heart disease. It does this by reducing the levels of low-density lipoprotein, LDL cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol, because high levels may lead to a buildup of plaques in arteries. At the same time, oleic acid helps to increase the levels of high-density lipoprotein, HDL cholesterol, known as good cholesterol, which aids in the removal of LDL cholesterol from the bloodstream, thereby decreasing the overall cholesterol levels. Beyond the lipid profile, olive oil exerts a significant influence on blood pressure, a critical risk factor for heart disease. The antioxidants found in olive oil, including polyphenols and vitamin E, contribute to this effect. These antioxidants improve endothelial function, which refers to the ability of the blood vessels to dilate and constrict appropriately, facilitating proper blood flow and reducing the strain on the heart. According to a study with 140,000 participants, those who consumed olive oil were at a much lower risk of stroke than those who did not. 2. Anti-inflammatory properties. Olive oil, particularly in its extra virgin form, is lauded for its anti-inflammatory properties, a critical aspect considering inflammation's central role in many chronic diseases, including heart disease, cancer, and autoimmune conditions. According to one example, oleocanthal in olive oil works by stopping the activity of COX-1 and COX-2 enzymes, which are involved in the inflammatory process. These enzymes play a pivotal role in the synthesis of prostaglandins, lipid compounds that perform various functions, including mediating inflammation. By suppressing these enzymes, oleocanthal effectively reduces the production of pro-inflammatory prostaglandins, thereby exerting an anti-inflammatory effect. Some scientists estimate that the oleocanthal in 50 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil has a similar effect as 10% of the adult dosage of ibuprofen, an anti-inflammatory drug. Are you enjoying this video on olive oil? Subscribe to our channel for more such amazing videos. 3. Brain health. At the core of olive oil's benefits for the brain is its rich content of monounsaturated fats, predominantly oleic acid. These fats are essential for brain health, forming the building blocks of brain cells and influencing the fluidity of cell membranes. By ensuring that cell membranes remain supple, olive oil facilitates the efficient functioning of neurons, supporting cognitive processes such as learning and memory. Moreover, the brain is particularly susceptible to oxidative stress due to its high oxygen consumption and the abundance of fatty acids in its structure, which may easily be oxidized. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, harmful molecules that may damage cell components, including DNA, proteins, and lipids, through oxidation, thereby reducing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Additionally, beta-amyloid plaques are a characteristic feature of Alzheimer's disease, and their accumulation in the brain is thought to play a critical role in the disease's pathogenesis. Oleocanthal in olive oil has been shown to boost the production and activity of proteins involved in the removal of beta-amyloid from the brain, supporting brain health. After 6.5 years of nutritional intervention, a study involving 522 participants aged 75 with high vascular risk showed that those participants on an extra virgin olive oil diet had notably higher cognitive scores, indicating improved memory and a lower risk of neurodegenerative disease. 4. Weight management. Contrary to the outdated notion that all fats lead to weight gain, the monounsaturated fats in olive oil, particularly oleic acid, have been shown to support weight management and even contribute to weight loss in some contexts. Monounsaturated fats, like those found in olive oil, are digested and absorbed at a moderate pace, which may prolong the sensation of fullness and reduce hunger over time. This effect may help decrease overall calorie intake, aiding weight management. Moreover, the metabolic effects of olive oil contribute to its weight management benefits. Unlike saturated fats, monounsaturated fats have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, allowing the body to use glucose more efficiently and reducing the likelihood of excess glucose being stored as fat. Additionally, the consumption of healthy fats like those in olive oil may increase the metabolic rate, the rate at which the body burns calories, thereby supporting weight management and reducing fat accumulation. In fact, in a 30-month study of over 7,000 Spanish college students, consuming a lot of olive oil was not linked to increased weight. 5. Diabetes prevention. Dietary fats are integral to the composition of cell membranes, affecting their fluidity and the function of membrane-bound proteins, including insulin receptors. Insulin receptors are critical for the cellular uptake of glucose from the bloodstream. By incorporating monounsaturated fats into the cell membranes, olive oil may enhance the sensitivity of these receptors to insulin, facilitating more efficient glucose uptake and thereby lowering blood glucose levels. Furthermore, olive oil's influence extends to the pancreas, the organ responsible for insulin production. The anti-inflammatory properties of olive oil, attributed to its polyphenols such as oleocanthal, play a protective role in preserving pancreatic beta cell function. By mitigating inflammatory processes, olive oil helps maintain effective insulin secretion, which is critical for glucose regulation. Olive oil also modulates the postprandial glucose response, the rise in blood glucose levels following a meal. This is significant because large spikes in glucose and insulin levels are thought to contribute to insulin resistance over time. The monounsaturated fats in olive oil slow down the digestive process, resulting in a more gradual release and absorption of glucose into the bloodstream, preventing the onset of type 2 diabetes. A randomized clinical trial in 418 healthy people recently confirmed the protective effects of olive oil in this context. 6. Bone health. At the heart of olive oil's benefit to bones is its ability to influence the balance between bone formation and bone resorption, the ongoing process where old bone tissue is broken down and new bone tissue is formed. Polyphenols in olive oil, such as oleuropein and hydroxytyrosol, play a pivotal role in this balance. They have been shown to stimulate the activity of osteoblasts, the cells responsible for bone formation, and suppress osteoclasts, the cells involved in bone resorption. This dual action not only aids in maintaining bone density, but may also contribute to a net increase in bone mass over time. Olive oil's antioxidant components further contribute to its positive effects on bone health. Oxidative stress may negatively impact osteoblast function and promote the differentiation of osteoclasts, leading to weakened bones. The antioxidants in olive oil, by neutralizing free radicals, mitigate oxidative stress and thus support a healthier balance of bone remodeling, favoring bone formation and retention. According to a study, participants receiving 50 milligrams per day of olive extract for 4 weeks showed notable improvement in knee pain and function, suggesting the therapeutic behavior of olive oil in improving bone health. Moreover, olive oil's impact on calcium absorption offers another avenue through which it supports bone health. The amount of fat in the diet may have an impact on calcium absorption, which is a crucial mineral for bone density. The monounsaturated fats in olive oil may facilitate the absorption of calcium from the digestive tract into the bloodstream, ensuring that more of this essential mineral is available for bone maintenance and growth. 7. Cancer prevention. Olive oil's role in cancer prevention is a compelling example of how diet may influence long-term health outcomes, particularly in the context of chronic diseases such as cancer. This effect is attributed to olive oil's rich composition of polyphenols. These compounds have been shown to interact with specific genes and signaling pathways that regulate cell proliferation, apoptosis, programmed cell death, and DNA repair. By influencing these pathways, olive oil polyphenols may inhibit the growth of cancer cells and promote their destruction, preventing them from multiplying and forming tumors. Moreover, chronic inflammation is recognized as a significant risk factor for the development of cancer, as it may lead to DNA damage and support the survival and proliferation of mutated cells. Olive oil's ability to reduce inflammation, partly through the action of oleocanthal, which mimics the effects of anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen, helps to mitigate this risk. Apart from that, the body constantly generates free radicals, unstable molecules that may damage DNA and other cellular structures, potentially leading to cancer. The antioxidants in olive oil, including vitamin E and polyphenols, neutralize these free radicals, thereby protecting cells from oxidative damage and reducing the risk of cancer. 8. Digestive health. The narrative begins with olive oil's monounsaturated fats, primarily oleic acid, which play a pivotal role in stimulating the digestive system. These fats enhance the production of bile, a critical digestive juice produced by the liver and stored in the gallbladder, which helps break down fats into fatty acids that may be easily absorbed by the intestine. By stimulating bile secretion, olive oil ensures efficient fat digestion and nutrient absorption, reducing the burden on the digestive system and preventing conditions like gallstones, which may form when bile fails to break down fats effectively. Furthermore, olive oil exerts a significant influence on the gut microbiota, the community of beneficial bacteria residing in the intestine. These bacteria play a vital role in digestion, immune function, and overall health. The polyphenols in olive oil may act as prebiotics, substances that stimulate the growth and activity of these beneficial bacteria. By supporting a healthy balance of the gut microbiota, olive oil contributes to improved digestion. In a 4-week trial, 16 constipated patients were given olive oil at an initial dose of 4 milliliters per day. The study found that olive oil was as effective as mineral oil and flaxseed oil in treating constipation, demonstrating its potential as an alternative treatment option. 9. Skin and hair health. Olive oil's exceptional moisturizing capabilities are primarily attributed to its high content of oleic acid, a monounsaturated fatty acid that possesses a unique ability to penetrate the hair shaft and skin barrier. This penetration allows olive oil to deliver deep moisture, addressing dryness and dehydration, which may lead to dullness and brittleness in both skin and hair. By maintaining moisture balance, olive oil helps keep the skin supple and the hair soft and shiny. Moreover, oxidative stress happens when the body's antioxidants are outnumbered by free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that are made by environmental stresses like pollution and UV radiation. This imbalance may lead to cellular damage, resulting in premature aging of the skin and degradation of hair quality. The antioxidants in olive oil neutralize these free radicals, thereby protecting the skin and hair from oxidative damage, reducing the signs of aging and preserving the integrity of hair fibers. Olive oil also contributes to the repair and renewal of skin and hair. Vitamin E, in particular, is known for its reparative properties. It supports the healing process of the skin, mitigating scars and marks by promoting cell regeneration. This vitamin also plays a role in hair health by supporting scalp health and, as a result, may contribute to reducing hair loss by ensuring a healthier environment for hair growth. Olive oil may be a nourishing treat for both skin and hair when used appropriately. For skin, gently massaging a few drops of extra virgin olive oil onto your face before bedtime may act as a natural moisturizer, penetrating deeply to hydrate and soften skin without clogging pores. For hair, warming olive oil and applying it to the scalp and lengths of your hair as a pre-shampoo treatment may deeply condition, combat frizz, and increase shine. Leave the oil in your hair for at least 30 minutes or overnight, then shampoo as usual, leading to improvements in texture and health. 10. Antibacterial properties. Olive oil's antibacterial properties stem from a synergy of its natural compounds, such as oleuropein. Oleuropein disrupts the cell wall integrity of bacteria, causing structural damage that may lead to cell lysis and death. This action is crucial as it directly reduces the number of viable bacterial cells, limiting their ability to infect or cause damage to the host. A study in humans suggested that 30 grams of extra virgin olive oil taken daily may eliminate Helicobacter pylori infection, a bacterium that lives in your stomach and may cause stomach ulcers and stomach cancer, in 10% to 40% of people in as little as 2 weeks. Now let's talk about the potential downsides of consuming olive oil. While olive oil is widely recognized for its health benefits, there are potential downsides to consider. These are generally related to consumption habits, the quality of olive oil, and specific health conditions that might necessitate moderation. 1. High caloric density. Olive oil is rich in fats and therefore high in calories, with about 120 calories per tablespoon. Excessive consumption without adjusting other dietary fats or total caloric intake may lead to weight gain. 2. Smoke point considerations. When olive oil is heated beyond its smoke point, the fats may begin to break down, releasing harmful compounds and potentially losing some of its beneficial nutrients. The smoke point varies depending on the type of olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil has a lower smoke point compared to refined or light olive oil. Using extra virgin olive oil for high heat cooking methods might not be ideal, as it may lead to the formation of harmful compounds. 3. Oxidation and rancidity. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, is sensitive to light, heat, and air, which may lead to oxidation and rancidity. Consuming rancid olive oil may not only provide an unpleasant taste, but also reduce the oil's nutritional value and antioxidant capacity. Proper storage in a cool, dark place is essential to preserving its quality. 4. Potential for allergic reactions. Though rare, some individuals may have an allergy to olives and, by extension, olive oil. Symptoms could range from mild to severe and include skin reactions, digestive issues, and respiratory problems. Those with known allergies should exercise caution and consult healthcare professionals. 5. Impact on blood clotting. Olive oil has natural blood-thinning properties, which may be beneficial for many people, but might pose risks for individuals with bleeding disorders or those on blood-thinning medications. It may potentially increase the risk of bleeding and should be consumed with caution in these populations. 6. Interaction with gallbladder and pancreas. For individuals with gallbladder issues or a history of pancreatitis, consuming high amounts of fat, even healthy fats like those found in olive oil, may trigger symptoms. It's important for these individuals to moderate their fat intake and consult with healthcare providers. 7. Purity and adulteration. Not all olive oils are created equal. The market has seen instances of olive oil being diluted with cheaper, lower quality oils or being mislabeled in terms of quality grade. Consuming adulterated or low-quality olive oil not only deprives one of the health benefits, but may also introduce unhealthy fats into the diet. It's crucial to purchase olive oil from reputable sources and opt for those that are certified for purity and quality. The daily intake of olive oil may offer a wide range of health benefits, largely due to its monounsaturated fats, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds. Incorporating olive oil into your diet is a simple yet effective way to improve your overall health and well-being. However, make sure to consult a dietitian before introducing a new oil to your diet. Today, we learned about all the health benefits that olive oil offers. But did you know that there are foods in your pantry that may be beneficial to your health? Want to find out more? Watch 10 health benefits of eating pineapples every day. Or watch 10 health benefits of amla powder. You may watch either or both of them. Will you be trying to add olive oil to your foods from now on? Let us know in the comments section below.